Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pharaoh Trades here with another live trade currently. Um, Today is June 1, 2022. I traded today FTCH, a stock that was up during the hype. Went up from about 750 all the way to $10. So a good $2.50 shares up. This is not my ideal setup, but there is money to be made here. This is basically up because of the bounce that we had in the markets the past couple days. SPY, the S&P 500, since its lows in the 385s, it went up all the way to 416. Um, and today it's doing its first red day. It's weak. So that's something notable. I do think there's going to be still more downside to the overall market. Uh, my main play today was Sega. Um, it's going up again right now, but the main idea behind this trade was to short this strength right here into resistance. So I got 1144 average here, risking off of 1165, so about 20 cents risk, with the potential downside of ideally I knew it was gonna hit VWAP, but I thought it could have give us more downside, but I really covered around VWAP. As you can see here on this line right here, you got the 1095 11ish. So major key points where you're gonna find a lot of resistance or a lot of volume around are around whole numbers like 11, 11.5, 11.25. So usually 0.25, zero point 0.5, and then a whole number. Those are where you're gonna find resistance levels hovering around. Uh, the resistance and support levels. So I took a position risking 20 cents, hopefully to make about 50 to 60 cents. So a 1 to 3 ratio in terms of risk reward, which is pretty good. Here's my trades. Let me show you guys the trades. Okay, so I took a short 1144 and covered in 1101, like I told you guys, and then uh, I took another short thinking it was weak, but I ended up cutting my losses quick on that. As you can see, I entered at 1120, 11 and got out at 1133. So only 10 cents of downside, even though this was kind of over trading from my side on this trade right here. Uh, it's not a disaster, but at the same time it wasn't needed. This trade on FTCH, this was an honest mistake, which I'm okay in taking. This wasn't me trying to overtrade. This was me just being wrong in my thesis, but I did good in cutting my losses. As you see, I was short from the 876, got out at 882, so about 6 to 7 cents of risk there when I shorted it before on my green trade, and I had about 30 cents of reward. So that's a good risk reward right there. Um, I'm currently still in a trade. Let me see how I'm doing. So I took FTCH against short because I saw it was weak, and I'm currently up $352. I'm expecting this to go down to about 820. I entered at about 853. I'm expected to get out at about 820 for a nice good 30 cents. It's a good scalp on the trend itself. So um, let me take this back up. Let's look at FTCH. So FTCH, I expected it to kind of spike and have some strength in the morning and hit these resistance levels from yesterday, 9:20ish to 9:30ish, which it did, and then it started weakening. So I took a short here once it started weakening at 9:11 as the shift started happening, giving its first test of red to green at about green to red at about 897, and seeing if it can give us a flush out. And it did give us a flush out. This is where I covered, entering here and covering here, and then it continued on weak. Ideally, you would want it to be short at 863, but I got in short on this small basically bounce. So this is basically a lower high. This is a high, and then this is a lower high. So I got in on this bounce right here at about 852ish, and I'm expecting this to go down to about 820ish. My risk on this 852ish, my risk was like at 858. If it breaks this level right here, I'm out. I wasn't really expecting much, but I knew I could size in a little bit on this one, given good risk reward, knowing that the downtrend is still happening. Yeah, I'm expecting this to go down to 820. I'm currently in this trade right now, like I showed you guys. I'm up right now. How much on the trade? Right. I am up $400 right now, and I'm up about 1,500 in total for the day. It's still going down. This is gonna break. You can see how weak it is. VWAP, this is a VWAP basically. It's a trend line that I use. Yeah, this is gonna just continue going down. GME is also going down. This is the one of the meme stocks. So it went up when market started uptrending up again, and it kind of squeezed out shorts. Created good opportunity here. Didn't trade it. Sava also created very good opportunity. From 26 all the way to 36. This was up like 30-40%. Now you got another stock, EFOI. This is up 36%. So see, there's nothing to trade here because it only did one green day. Ideally, you would want this one green day to happen, and then another green day, and then because then you have a chart, then you have a pattern setting up. Then you can start predicting where the stock can go the next day. But when it's only just one first green day, there's nothing really to predict. Like if you compare it to Sega right here, had one green day, second green day, and then the third green day where it closed red on the day. So this is really what you want in a chart in order to make some money. This is the ideal chart that you want to see in a small cap stock. Small cap between 10 million all the way up to maybe 500 million. It just depends really. Sometimes you have billion-dollar companies doing these same types of moves, like you saw in 2020, 2021. So those charts still fit our patterns. So let me go back to the trade. Yeah, it's slowly going down. I'm currently up still like 420 on it and 1,500 on the day, like I said. I'm gonna end the video right now. There's nothing much going on. I'm not gonna keep this video long just because of this trade. I'll probably exit if it just gets boring, and just take my profits from here and call it a day. But yeah, it's 11 o'clock on the day, so about 12 o'clock Eastern time. The market's open 9:30, so this is after 3 hours from the market open, and I'm calling it a day. Thank you guys, and I'll be downloading more videos soon as well.